Hi, going to do 2026 singles love predictions. Fire signs tonight. Aries, Leo, and Sag. I'm using a deck that I've never used before. I got it last year, but I never used it. So let's see. Aries. Aries. Aries singles love 2026. Two of Candles. Fire. Aries. Whoa. The hell's going on here? The Chariot reversed. Cancer. Aries singles love 2026. Ten of Good Cheer. Water. So in this deck, candles are fire. Good cheer are cups. Candy canes are swords. And then gifts are pentacles. Three of Candles. Fire. I have the book right here just in case I need it. Because it's my first time. Page of Canes. Air. We have fire, air. Aries. Ten of Gifts. Earth. What's going on here? Aries. We have fire, earth, air, Cancer, and water. The beginning of the year, you're like planning something. You're putting work into something. You are deciding something for your future. With the Two of Candles here and the Three of Candles, there's a lot of passion here. There's a lot of desire. It feels like you're putting a lot of work into a plan. Right? You're waiting by the window. You're waiting for your ships to come in. Waiting to see what the future holds. But with the Chariot in reverse, with the Page of Canes, which is air. Right? Page of Canes, air. You're unable to move something forward. It's like you're still gathering information or watching somebody or asking about somebody or keeping tabs on somebody. That Chariot reverse. There's a lot of planning here. Because that Chariot in reverse with the Page of Canes, it's like you're planning, you're waiting for the right time. You're keeping an eye on somebody. And with the Chariot reverse, this has to do with a game plan or a second chance with somebody. 10 of good cheer and the 10 of gifts. Wow, I just realized that 10-10 could be significant. 2 cycles closing out. Look, oh my God. So really this is the 10 of cups and the 10 of pentacles. So you see commitment with somebody. You see it all with somebody. Emotional fulfillment, happiness, joy. Family, long term. For some, possibly a business as well. That's just for some, not for all. But you're like in deep thought in the beginning of the year. This could be literally like right after the new year. Like you're still trying to plan something out, figure something out. What's with the 2 of candles and the 3 of candles? Knight of Gifts, which is the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, you are taking your time. I don't know if you're trying to perfect something. You want to make sure that, you know, all your T's are crossed, all your I's are dotted. You want to make sure you're able to come in with something stable. That you're coming in, I want to say proper. Showing that you're trustworthy, dependable. What's with the Chariot reverse with the Page of Canes? I can't even pronounce this. The Mary. This is the High Priestess. Cancer. Earth, Cancer. And Pisces. You're really using your intuition on this game plan or trying to get this second chance with somebody. Something could have been heightened this year for you with your intuition. I'm also getting you could see this person as possibly secretive or mysterious, that you have to watch this person, ask about this person, look for this person. What's the 10 of good cheer with the 10 of gifts? Balance, which is Temperance, Sagittarius. That's funny that it's 2 clocks here instead of cups. There's something that you want to nurture here and take care of and make sure that there's balance and harmony in your life and in this next connection, whoever this is for you. It's like you want to make sure that everything in the home is balanced, everything at work is balanced. Even with the 2 clocks, like you want to make sure that you are making time, enough time for both to be balanced out properly so there's no issues. That's what it feels like. What's with the Knight of Gifts over here? Eight of Canes, which is the Eight of Swords. You are heavily in your head. Yeah, you are trying to make sure there's a bit of fear here. You want to make sure you're doing the right thing and going by the book and making sure that your next relationship is, I want to say, done right, or like you're going to make sure this time around that there's no issues, or not the same issues possibly in your last relationship. You're a heavy overthinker over here. I don't know if you feel like you have time. I just saw time to kill. Or you're just taking your time because you want to make sure that you go to somebody like proper. What's the Mary Lord? Six of Canes. Air. Which is the Six of Swords. You're waiting to see. Okay, so that's what you're looking into. You feel like somebody's being secretive or mysterious, and with the Page of Canes and the Six of Canes, like I said, it's the Six of Swords. You're waiting for somebody to leave difficult waters to go to calmer. See people getting in the car, they're leaving a house. Give me something over here for the balance. Ten of Gifts. Ten of Good Cheer. You could be thinking about this or this person nonstop. Especially whatever this plan is. Knight of Canes. Which is air, which is the Knight of Swords. Oh, you're going to be rushing into somebody. It's possible, yeah, you're waiting for somebody to leave a situation behind them. Whether if that is a relationship or some type of situation. Give me one more for the Knight of Canes. The World. Capricorn. Sorry for the glare on the cards. Oh yeah. You're rushing in to start a new cycle with somebody. You could be traveling to somebody. This could be travel, communication. A new cycle. Something brand new. It's like you're coming in with all of that with you. But I say coming in proper to somebody. There's gifts there. So you're going to make sure your money's good. There's canes there. You're going to make sure you're able to speak and speak honestly. Candles, passion, desire. And then cups, good cheer. Your emotions. Excuse me, at the bottom, King of Candles. Fire, these are wands. You could be a fire sign possibly. You don't have to be. You're coming in real confident. Or going to someone real confident. What's the Knight of Canes in the World? Justice, Libra. Okay, so for some of you, you could be waiting for a court situation to be done or a divorce or this person. Either or. Put yourself where you fit. There's a lot of balance here. You want to make sure. It feels like you want to make sure that something is fair to somebody. You could also be bringing somebody justice. Like, literally, you could be bringing this person justice. Eight of Gifts, Pentacles. You're focused on this connection. I just saw heavily. King of Gifts. Earth, which is the King of Pentacles. You're coming in with an offer, a stable offer. You are going to tell this person you are ready to commit, that you want to commit. You could even be bringing this person a gift, so this person has a gift in their hand. Ace of Gifts, Earth, Ace of Pentacles. Oh my God, look, another gift. You could be giving this person... You could be giving this person an actual gift, but with the King of Gifts, the Ace of Pentacles, this is... You're offering and telling this person you want a relationship. Who is this person? Is this brand new? Who is this person? Nine of Candles, fire, someone who has their walls up. Who is this person? Father Christmas. This is the Hermit, possibly a Virgo. Give me something for that. Holly King. I wrote this down. Emperor. Possibly an Aries. A Virgo or an Aries possibly. Or a boss for some of you. Or someone you get advice from. With the Father Christmas, the Hermit. Or this person could be in hermit mode possibly. Anything else? Why the Chariot in reverse? Why the hold up? Knight of Candles. Fire. Because you are unable right now to be in a stable relationship. Or you were. That's what the holdup was. Because something was going on or is going on still, whatever that is. So you were unable to move forward. Wishy-washy, hot and cold energy, or player, whatever it is. What's the Six of Canes? What is this person moving away from, or you're moving away from? Queen of Good Cheer, possibly a Queen of Cups, a water sign possibly. Doesn't have to be a water sign. Or male or female. Or you're keeping it secret that you're moving away from a situation. This person could be keeping tabs on you. Possibly. Because it is on the Page of Swords right now. This person could be watching you. Give me one more for that. Five of Candles. This tried to pop out before. Which is the Five of Wands. So, conflict and competition with this person. You could have had a conflict with this person, or several. And the Page of Canes. They could be looking to see if there's competition for you. So whoever this person is. This could be someone you're with now, or this could be somebody you already left. With that Six of Swords, you could have been doing this in secret. With that High Priestess, I can't even pronounce this, Mary Lord or something? I don't know. What is this Holly King or Hermit person, either or, think of you? Or will they think of you, either or? Because, oh, we do have the Ace here. So this is somebody brand new to you. So you've never been with this person before, whether you know them or not. You've never been in a relationship with this person. How does this Holly King, what would they think about you? How do they feel about you? Damn. Okay, I'm going to take all three. Seven of Canes, which is the Seven of Swords. Ace of Good Cheer. Ace of Cups. And the Sun. Leo, air, water. It's almost like this person's not going to believe it. I want to say they're going to think you have ulterior motives, but I feel more like they're going to think you're like pulling their leg. You know what I'm saying? And with the Ace of Good Cheer, yeah, this is somebody either brand new that you're going to be meeting, or you already know this person, and this is going to be like a renewal or like a fresh start with this person. This person's in love with you with the Ace of Good Cheer. And with the Sun, they're going to be very happy to see you. See, because he's like smiling. I don't think that they're going to think that you're lying or being deceptive. It feels like they're not going to believe it. Like, they're not going to believe you're telling them or doing something. Like they're just kind of like too good to be true. Let's get some advice. Aries 2026. Contemplation, number 7. Number 7 could be significant. Reflection, review, lessons learned. What'd I say about reflection, review, lessons learned? You are being guided to reflect on your situation. Are there things you could have done differently? Is there still time to change your situation for the better or salvage anything after the damage? Knowing where you can improve will help you to be better prepared should you find yourself in this situation again. What did I just say about over here about making sure you're coming proper and not the same? Contemplation can also be a boost to your self-worth. How do you succeed in this situation? Are there any things that you can pat yourself on the back about? Acknowledge your shortcomings by making a plan to do better next time and celebrate your wins because you deserve to. What I say about the plan coming in proper. All right, Aries. I'll see you later. All right, I'll do Leo next at 2607. Damn. Leo. Singles love. 2026 prediction. Leo. Singles love. Leo. Singles love. (2026) Leo. Leo, singles love, 2026. Nine of Canes. Leo, singles, oops. Seven of Candles. Matrona. If I'm even saying that right. I actually love this new deck now. Page of Candles. This is my first time using it. I got it last year, but I never used it. Leo, 2026. Nine of Candles. Leo, 2026. Singles love. Singles love. Leo. Ooh. I'm not taking those. That was 3. I'll take this. And Knight of Candles. Any one of these could be in your chart or someone else's. We have air, fire, 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 fire. And Matrona's Empress, Taurus, Libra. Any one of these could be in your chart or somebody else's. With the 9 of Canes here and the Page of Candles. So the candles are fire, gifts are pentacles, canes are swords, and gifts are pentacles. Just to put that out there, that's what this deck is. Nine of Swords. There's fear here, there's worry. You're scared to either hit somebody up and put yourself out there with the Page of Candles, which is the Page of Wands. There could be a bit of anxiety. You could be having trouble sleeping. You're either interested in someone or you're scared to show interest in somebody. And with the 7 of Candles and the 9 of Candles, there's a lot of fire here. Heavy fire. Confirmation. I feel there's like a burning desire. I feel like you get defensive when it comes to love or something deep and high commitment. It's like you have your walls up when it comes to yourself. You try to protect yourself, your heart, your feelings. You could have been through a lot in other relationships or just a previous relationship. Because this 9 of Candles, look at all the baggage you have here. You've been through some shit. Matrona and the Knight of Candles. There could be somebody here that you admire or that you are highly attracted to. They could be a Taurus or Libra. With the Knight of Candles, which is the Knight of Wands, you could want to do something impulsive with this person. You could want to hook up with this person. Looking to have a good time with this person. Someone could be getting pregnant next year, so I would watch, whether if that's you or them. Put yourself where you fit. 9 of Canes and the Page of Candles. The List, which is Judgment, Scorpio. Ace of Canes. What's Matrona and Knight of Candles? Matrona. The Wheel of the Year, which is Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, Air, Scorpio, yeah. I feel like you are the type to, you don't even have to literally write a list when it comes to like pros and cons about dating or when you first meet somebody, like checking off your boxes, or because you've been through so much shit, you want to make sure. I just want to say that you're not getting fooled again, or you don't want to go through the same shit that you've been in other relationships. So you feel like you are going down the right path if you do put yourself out there or you show interest in somebody. And with that Ace of Canes, which is the Ace of Swords, I feel like you could be being honest with yourself regarding being defensive and protective of yourself. Wanting to start a new chapter here, wanting change in your life, whether if that's with this person or somebody like this person in particular. What's the list here? 10 of Candles, Fire, 10 of, which is the 10 of Wands. You have like heavy burdens on you. You could have a lot of responsibilities. You could feel a lot of pressure to be in a commitment or a higher commitment in general, whether if it's with this person or somebody else. It's like you don't want to think about it anymore. You don't want to deal with it. What's with the Ace of Canes? Center class, which is, I'd write this down, Hierophant. Yeah, what? Taurus, you're being honest with yourself about commitment and or marriage. You're very defensive when it comes to either a high commitment like that or defensive towards other people regarding taking that leap. What's with the Wheel of the Year? What's the Wheel of the Year? The Krampus, which is the devil, Capricorn. There's an obsession here to, if this is someone you're going to meet, this is in general of what you want, that you're going to be wanting or searching for or looking for in other people in 2026. you want to make sure that, like I said, somebody checks off all the boxes. With this Krampus, I feel like you're kind of obsessed with doing that and having a new beginning. Give me one more for the Krampus and the Wheel of the Year. King of Good Cheer, which is water. King of Cups. So either you're going to be hooking up with somebody, you're going to meet somebody, you're going to be hooking up with somebody, and you're going to wind up being obsessed with this person and falling in love with this person. Or this is what you're going to be looking for. You want to be all in. You want to be that deep into something. Even though you fear it and you don't want it to turn out like shit, of course. I mean, that's, you know, but that's the risk you take. Give me one more for that Krampus and King of Good Cheer. Four of Canes, which is the Four of Swords. Withdrawing your energy. Why is this? Why the Four of Canes? Three of Good Cheer, which is the Three of Cups. You wind up... Okay, so if this is somebody that you meet, this either could be a friend, or you could meet this person out when you're with friends, at a gathering, or out at a bar, or restaurant, whatever it is. With this Four of Canes, though, it's almost like, I don't know if you ghost this person or you wind up withdrawing your energy because you feel in too deep. Like, it's like you wind up scaring yourself that you feel that deeply for this person. If this is somebody that you just are looking for, this is what you want. You want to be that deep in. You want to be in love. You want to have like the whole package, right? The white picket fence type of shit. But with the Four of Canes and the Three of Good Cheer, it's like, but I'll withdraw my energy for a little bit, and when it comes, it comes. I'll just keep hanging out with my friends and being a bachelor, bachelorette, basically. Give me one more. The Mary Lord, High Priestess. Cancer, Pisces. Yeah. Remaining serious. You like to be mysterious or secretive when it comes to dating people or being in relationships. You like to like keep that going in a connection. Like keep somebody guessing or something. That's what it feels like. Give me one more for that. 10 of Canes. Air. What's going on here? You ending a painful cycle? Or your intuition is telling you with this High Priestess to end a painful cycle. To stop doing this. Give me one more for that. King of Candles, fire. And be confident and go after what you want, what you desire. That go-getter. Page of Gifts. Earth. And then you're going to wind up lending yourself out there. It feels like you want to start off as friends first when you first meet somebody. Like giving them a little while you still go out and do your thing. It feels like you like the best of both worlds, right? Like when you're in a commitment and it's good, you like it. But you also like being single and doing what you want. And so you might be giving yourself or lending yourself out or starting to try and trust a little bit with that Page of Gifts. After this Ten of Swords and the King, Ten of Canes with the King of Candles. It's like you're telling yourself, all right, I can't keep doing this. I'll try again. And it could just be with one person, or it could just literally be in general, like you're telling yourself, all right, I'll try. I'll try and trust. I'll try and do this. Balance at the bottom. Temperance. Yeah. Finding balance within yourself in order to put yourself out there. And even the thought of commitment, it's like you're going to try and you'll be thinking about it more, but you're going to be like waiting for the right one to make sure. Leo, 2026, singles love. That's funny. I think Aries just got this too. Contemplation. 7. Yeah, they literally just got this. That's funny. Reflection, review, lessons learned. You're being guided to reflect on your situation. Are there things you could have done differently? Is there still time to change your situation for the better or salvage anything after the damage? Knowing where you could improve will help you to be better prepared should you find yourself in the situation again. Contemplation can also be a boost to your self-worth. How did you succeed in this situation? Are there any things that you can pat yourself on the back about? Acknowledge your shortcomings by making a plan to do better next time and celebrate your wins because you deserve to. Yeah. All right, Leo. See you later. All right, Sag, 4328. Singles love, 2026. Sagittarius. Take what resonates, leave the rest if it doesn't. Sagittarius, singles love, 2026. Sagittarius, singles love, 2026. Oh, 6 of Candles. Sagittarius, 2026, singles love. 3 of Canes. Mary Lord, I can't pronounce it. It's the High Priestess. Cancer, Pisces. We got fire here, air, Cancer, Pisces. Page of Gifts, which is Pentacles, so Earth. Knight of Candles, fire, which is Wands. Gifts are Pentacles here. Canes are Swords. Candles are fire. Good cheer is Cups, water. And yes, Holly King, which is the Emperor. Aries. Any one of these could be in your chart. Fire, earth, air, Cancer, Pisces, Aries. Sagittarius, 2026. you could be getting a lot of attention in 2026. People could be noticing you more, or maybe you just normally get a lot of attention. With the Page of Gifts, which is the Page of Pentacles, you could be trying to trust in others, trust in yourself. It feels more like trusting in other people. Because if you get a lot of attention, it may be hard to, decipher who's worth talking to or getting to know. And with the Three of Canes and the Knight of Candles, you've been through painful heartbreak in the past or recent past, whatever it is. This could have been from a last relationship or just relationships throughout the years. And with the Knight of Candles, it could have just been random hookups going on. Or you could just be interested in 2026 in just hookups and nothing serious. You may feel you're better off that way in 2026 just because you don't want to be heartbroken again. You secretly want somebody to find that's going to be like your all, whether if that's, masculine, feminine, somebody who's in control, who stands on business. It's almost like you're holding out for it. And the High Priestess too, I believe with the pillars, we also have black and white here. Like someone, your yin to your yang type. What's the Six of Candles, Page of Gifts? Three of Good Cheer. Water. Two of Candles, fire. And Two of Good Cheer, water. A lot of fire and water here. So it could be very, a lot of passion, a lot of emotion next year regarding relationships, regarding love in general. The Three of Good Cheer is the Three of Cups. Yeah, you could be going out a lot next year and being noticed or getting a lot of attention, catching people's eyes. You're going to be enjoying yourself. You could meet someone in particular. I feel like you're holding out for a soulmate. You could be, for some of you, there could be celibacy here after a heartbreak. And with the Two of Candles, you are unsure. You're reflecting on what happened. And you're unsure if you should just be free and hook up or, kind of just not want anything stable right now. Just do you, basically. But I feel deep inside that you're waiting for a soulmate. You want a soulmate. You want somebody that's going to be there for you. What's the Three of Good Cheer here? Justice. Libra. What's the Two of Candles? Matrona, which is the Empress. Taurus, Libra. What's the Two of Good Cheer over here? The Hangman. Pisces. Yeah, you're going to be looking real good next year. The Empress. You could be, you know, male or female, doesn't matter. The truth is, you could literally just feel like doing you and being on your own next year. Balancing yourself out, balancing your life, your friends. For some of you, this was a Leo as well, but for some of you, I would watch out. If you hook up with somebody, for some of you, you could get pregnant with that Empress there and the Two of Candles, and then you might not know what you want to do with that. That's for some, not all. With the Hangman here, yeah, it's like you've had a new perspective. You are waiting. Right? Look at this Hangman. You're waiting for somebody to take charge. You're waiting for a soulmate. That's what the Hangman. And Two of Good Cheer. Seven of Good Cheer. Water, which is the Seven of Cups. Yeah. You're keeping your options open next year. And waiting for literally a soulmate. You want your Emperor. You want your Two of Cups. Give me one more for that. And with that Hangman, you're waiting it out. You have a new perspective on what you want. You're keeping it to yourself. And keeping those options open. The Wheel of the Year, Sagittarius, the Wheel of Fortune. Tables turning. And what about that? What about the Wheel of the Year? Eight of Canes. Air. Give me one more for that. Sagittarius singles. Sagittarius singles. Nine of Gifts. Pentacles. You're in your head. You're good on your own. You don't need anybody. Queen of Pentacles. Earth. This literally could be that you're a mother. So you could already be a mother. And you're waiting for that special someone. Look, Seven of Canes at the bottom. Air. You're holding out. You're in your head. These options here, you could find out or realize that some of these people are liars. They're deceiving you. Or they have, you know, other motives. They could be very calculated. And it keeps you in your head a little bit. And it's like you're not giving up on wanting this and having this, but what you're finding next year, it's not for you. Give me one more. Two of Canes. Air. Yeah. There could be a time next year where you kind of cut off whatever options you have, or and decide it's not what you want right now. King of Canes, which is the King of Swords. You could be blocking out, or literally blocking, physically or energetically, a King of Swords, possibly an air sign. For some, it could be military, law enforcement, investigator, something like that. I don't know who this is. It could be an ex. For some of you, it's an ex. Anything with that? Page of Good Cheer. Water. This person could hit you up and apologize. Take accountability for something. Send an emotional message. You could be blocking this person out. Give me one more for that. What's with this King of Swords? What's with the King of Swords? Eight of Candles reversed, though. Fire. Yeah. You're blocking this person. So either this person is blocked already, or you're going to be blocking this person, or you're just not responding to this person when they hit you up. Why are you doing this? Why are you blocking this person? How come you don't want to talk to them? I think this is an ex. Ace of Good Cheer. Water. Because you're having a new beginning, it seems like, with yourself. That you don't want this person. You want somebody that there's mutual feelings, attraction. There's a soul bond. Somebody who comes in, an Emperor, not a King of Swords, someone who's avoidant or emotionally detached. You don't want that shit. Ace of Good Cheer. It's like the year to love yourself. You're blocking out the past and whatever that is, or these options. And it seems like you're just like sticking to your guns on waiting something out while you do your thing. Yeah. Sagittarius, 2026, singles love. Sagittarius, 2026, singles love. The sun will come out tomorrow, I just saw. Sagittarius. Oh, sorry. I messed it all up. I'm taking the top one. Falling in Love, 11. Losing control, connection, and partnership. Love is a beautiful feeling. It makes you giddy and see life through a lens of beautiful optimism and joy. You can experience this feeling in all areas of your life. You can have a love for a partner and family, but also a creative project, a memento, and of course, love for yourself. What did I just say with that Ace of Cups? You are being guided to find new ways to fall in love with your life. Perhaps now is a time to welcome a new hobby, try a new skill, or seek love by meeting new people. Remain open-minded, for love can come in unexpected ways. You may consider trying something you typically avoid or saying yes to invitations you'd usually turn down. You may find yourself in an unexpected company of a potential soulmate. Yeah. Or be introduced to something you truly set your soul on fire. If you're already in a loving relationship, pulling this card is a sign of a renewed strength in your partnership then. All right, Sag. See you later. Bye.